here's how you get into Bigfoot. You put one foot on the bottom, and then in here, and up.
Everybody, and welcome back to the episode of Ford Era. So we are out here at King of the Hammers 2026. As you can see behind me, we got the Optima helicopter taking off. We got all the Ford Raptors there. We're in the Optima Oasis right now. I drove the 2005 GT500 swapped limo, and so now we are back over here. We got Chris's freaking Bumpside RV, and we're gonna go take this thing off-road, and we're gonna go take some pictures and have some fun.
guys might have seen. We're just out here playing around. Gosh, that thing's cool. Guys, we made it into Hammertown, and look, we got Bigfoot over here. Oh man, this thing looks awesome. Gosh. Found another badass dense-side super cab. This is awesome. Would you look what we found here? So this right here has a Megazilla in it. We saw this in the Ford Performance booth, and it was built by Teresa, Baja forged. This thing is awesome. We found Goldie, so this is Darren's insanely cool 79. And this thing is a actual party. He uses it, as you can see, this thing is all dented, crushed, and awesome. Man.
This is going to be a lifelong memory for the Summers family. What a great job they had. And Guy Miller used to race with us, but he wanted to get into the action.
What is this? So I don't know which Bigfoot this is, but this one looks like it was an actual race truck at one point. Man, this is cool. Full fiberglass body. I don't know what kind of axles, but I'm guessing they're 5 tons. Plexiglass, you guys can see it. Caught up with my buddy. Oh, this got a little bouncy. water in the desert is probably the best thing ever. Because if I knew how fast I was going, I'd be way more sketched out. So that was honestly too much fun. I don't know why when I'm driving with other people I tend to drive a little bit more reckless. Maybe it's because I knew they had their cameras rolling, which was pretty awesome. But this thing is so cool. And being out here is so badass. So right now we're gonna go to Chocolate Thunder right there and hopefully see some cool stuff. So now we just hang out and watch these guys crawl around. Guys, this is the most random, fun thing you can do. Everybody that's watching, you need to go buy a limo and lift it and come out to Hammers and make friends with everybody else that has limos. Alright guys, so we're gonna crush some cans over here. Crushing cans, baby! We're gonna do round two. Just making it easier to recycle. Back over here to the Optima Oasis. I've been having way too much fun. And now we found Balake again.
Yo,
what up, dude?
Just getting ready to take the old scum out for her first rip with the new trans.
Could you give us, I mean, we're a Ford channel, but maybe there's some guys who appreciate it. Could you give us like a 30-second once-over on this baby?
Bugs are badass.
I agree.
Started out with Hoonigans like 10 years ago. Zach's infamous Baja update.
Yeah, buddy.
And then Bad Daddy Braddy called me in to help with some tube work and get this thing, you know, to phase 2. And now she's at phase 3.
This is phase 69, okay? Don't get it twisted. This thing rips now, okay? This thing has come so far in the last however many years. You didn't take long to throw this thing together, did you?
No, I had like under 2 months with a crazy schedule.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only thing we kept was the cab cage. Everything front, back, suspension, interior, got
Hell yeah. So I think we're gonna go have a little bit of fun with them. They're gonna film something and
Great, baby. Yo,
great.
now We just came out of the middle of nowhere because Blake's gonna go party a little bit with Zach. We're here to watch it. This freaking Peterbilt on Mickey's.
You see it on top of Raptor?
That is stupid. Gosh. All right, guys. So we're over here with Bigfoot, and we're over here with AJ, and that's your Bigfoot.
I am one of the team members. Yeah.
That is so badass. So tell me, what exactly is this one?
Okay, so this is Bigfoot number 14. One of our most famous trucks. This is the truck that jumped wingtip to wingtip over a 727.
Oh my gosh.
Ford powered unit. Got a 2-speed power glide in it.
What motor?
It's a 572 Ford.
Oh.
Got an 871 blower.
Oh.
Most of our Ford power makes it a 1300 to 1500 horsepower range.
13 to 1500.
Makes her scoot.
Oh my gosh. And you said a 2-speed power glide?
2-speed power glide. We run SCS drop box transfer cases with a quick change ratio in them, so we can change the ratio for like an indoor hockey arena or for an outdoor or stadium show.
So what kind of things does this truck still do?
This truck is starting to get retired, so basically anymore this will do car crushes and smaller races.
Okay.
We try not to take it anywhere where it's going to get seriously abused.
Right, so driving it around Hammers, going, you know,
cruising the grocery store.
Yeah. That's insane.
Very much so, still a performance truck. We just try to take it easy on her. She's
lived a long life.
Late 80 build, yeah. So it's
man, that is too cool.
It's stood the test of time.
Thank you so much for showing it to us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you guys for coming on. We do appreciate it.
So AJ said I could try to climb up in it. So here's how you get into Bigfoot. You put one foot on the bottom, and then in here, and up. Oh man. Look at that. You literally lock your foot in.
Can't even really tell, but it's
So cool. Who would have thought?
startup sequence is bad boy.
This is so sick. Wow. All right, guys. So 572 big block, supercharged.
Watch this gate right here, right behind you. Yeah, tell me when that goes down and out. Close that 40.
So are we chasing Bigfoot?
We're trying, Kim.
I heard Bigfoot's real. We're chasing Bigfoot?
Guys, we actually made it. We found Bigfoot. So now you guys are gonna see how they get this thing set up to go into the trailer. How are you guys? Oh man, that was pretty freaking cool. How many people does it take to move one of them tires?
Shoot up. Put your knee into the bottom of the tire. Hard, hard.
Man, you guys make that look easy.
It's not hard work if you know, unless you make it hard work.
I like that. She is back on the stocks, and they're gonna put it into the trailer in a second.
Yeah,
Is that technically now Littlefoot?
it's Littlefoot.
It's Littlefoot.
Little feet.
Little feet. Look at that thing. It's kind of cute. All right, guys, so we've been back at camp for a little bit, and I've just been hanging out. Right now, we've got this Raptor R with an onboard air setup. We're re-inflating all my tires. That way, I can hit the highway and hit the Phoenix. So it's been fun here. I'm not done yet, but this is pretty cool. So yeah. All right, well, I'm strapped in. That sounds very nice.
And then slam it like that side slam it. Yep, there you go.
I like that you said den side slam it. You already know. You know.
There's headsets. Oh, you get that? So yeah.
Oh man. Wow. Oh shit. Whoa! Look at that.
truck driver.
And a helicopter. The helicopter.
Dude.
Isn't it pretty cool to see like the helicopter next to you?
It doesn't feel real.
You're going like 70 in the helicopter.
That is wild, bro. And this is your office.
Yeah, this is my office. That's why it's one of those things you forget. You forget. That's your thing.
This is insane. Wow. Holy cow. I would say when I grow up I want to be you, but you're 7 years younger than me. Dude, this was everything. Thank you so much.
That was fun. That was fun. I'm glad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really need to make more money.
Rethink life.
No, I just need to make more money, dude. Life's already
Life's great.
Life's
Now
great.
Now just figuring out this.
Yeah, now I just need a luxury pre-runner, which I kind of knew that already. Like, I've got a few buddies, like...
That's the truck in the middle of the summer. As you can see.
man. Fully taken apart.
Yeah. Let's see if I have a video.
So how many times a year do you race prep it? Like, fully take it down?
This we went full to the chassis and pulled like the harness and all that stuff out because we were painting it. You can see the front's still kind of assembled. It gets like the front end gets fully taken apart like that every race. So 6 times a year.
How hard is it to see the Megazilla? Dude. Did you go for a rip?
Yeah, I've been in it.
Oh, I mean, now I have.
What you think?
Oh my God.
Gonna build 12 of them or what?
No, he told me that I need at least $500,000. And I've already...
You can do it cheaper. But
Cheaper? Well, Paul told me the all-American sender's about 300.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sell Clyde, we're gonna sell Snickers, I'm gonna sell Gold Dust.
You can do it. You can build a sick truck for like 300 grand. These just have so much, like, we're doing it at like a different thing because it's a tool for us, so
And
they
you're-
have to have
and-
reliability.
Also, you are literally the champ, so the champ has to have the best shit.
Yeah.
You
It's
can't
a
you can't
tool
be
for
caught
us.
not with it. This is insane.
Yeah, the Megazilla, sadly the hood's a pain to get off, but you can kind of see up in there.
Oh. Dude. Oh man.
Ford brother.
Ford brother. And your cooling setup must be insane.
Yeah, there's a bunch of coolers on the front, some adapters on the front, and then those are some tranny and oil coolers.
Gosh. All right, well, camera's gonna go where it's gonna hang out a little bit more. So this is the part of events that is never fun, and that's leaving, saying bye to your friends, and then going home. And I have 2,700 miles to drive. So this video's nowhere near over, but see you later. Bye. Impeccable vibes, as always.
Thanks for the memories of being
I need to get those. I need to insert those videos into mine. I don't even have those.
Someone else got it.
Dude, I love you, bro.
Love you too, man. Safe travels.
Same.
Keep that thing
And
on the tarmac.
I will. I have to make it to Apache Junction.
Yeah, that's your next goal.
That's the goal. So,
Tell Travis I said hi.
dude, that plate is pretty
Yeah,
sick.
it's a real one, real old one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
This.
Drove it on the trailer too.
Oh man. What a great trip. So, on the way to Apache Junction. Let's go.
In my sorrow, now I see sunshine through the rain. Know when to lead and when to follow, and how to hide away my pain. I play the game so well, learned how to speak and spell. I even got myself a degree. A wife, a house, a son. I used to be someone. Now look what has been.
Comanche Junction. I'm at Amber and Travis's house. But we just made it to Travis's. Now we're here. Uh-oh. We got fresh parking over here. Well, hey, good looking. I haven't seen you in a while. Can't wait to go play with this thing in the morning. Alright, now off to bed.